Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
more crypto without going through fiat. So, you know, if you
obviously a big difference.
sure.
I'll find out.
Actually,
But
somebody
yeah.
brought up a good point. That the reason that people really get into NFTs, besides that they're highly
Purchase
Hey guys, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. Technical difficulty. Setting up here for the AMA. Feel free to follow me at I'm Crypto Hustler. We're going to be doing an AMA with ZGG. That is Zambo Guild Games. We're going to be Bree with our host. Definitely stay tuned. I'll be presenting here in a little bit as I proceed. So I'm going to be checking out what's going on with everything in here in the room. So they said we're going to be in the I forgot which room it's going to be, but yeah. So there was a slight technical difficulty if you didn't hear at the beginning, but of course this is how it goes. Oh, Evolutionland, so game chats. So joining one of these chat rooms, it looks like. Voice channels.
Let me do screen share.
Hello?
Hey, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Hey. How's everybody's evening?
It's an exciting weekend.
It is
Yes.
very exciting.
So I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
About to pop up here. It's still loading, looks like. Oh, okay, there it is.
There it is. All right. So I'm just coordinating with my teammate here, so we can sync this via Facebook live stream on our page.
Cool. Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So let's just wait for the others to join.
So, yep, we're live streaming right now on YouTube. So definitely check us out. Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the post notification. Stay up to date on Evolutionland. This is going to be an AMA with ZGG, so definitely check them out. Appreciate everyone coming here. What's up, Diana? What's up, Chingo? So,
Have we started this stream?
I'm just waiting for the notification from my team if we're already live. All right.
you're
It seems
grinding. What
like
are you grinding?
we are. So yeah, system's kind of logging.
And what are you grinding on
Hey
right
guys,
now,
can you hear
Chingo?
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like my Discord's getting some
Oh,
lag.
you're grinding gems already? Damn, dude. I know they're open still. That's good, bro.
All right, so I'm asking the other guys. I think they are
Hello.
in the public lobby, so they need to join here on this voice channel. So let's just wait a bit.
All right.
Sorry, impossible to do recording. Yep, I am live streaming now, Jack. Most definitely. So you'll definitely see me live streaming pretty often. Let's see. So hit the like button, guys. It's gonna be a good AMA. Definitely like and subscribe my videos. Hit the post notification. Check out on link description below. We're going to the Poly Doge,
For now,
or the
is everything
Polycon.
fine
So
for
yeah,
me?
get the Poly
Any
Doge
other
tickets.
delay or
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine?
perfectly fine, particularly on the audio.
Great.
Yeah,
Good.
get the tickets for Poly
I'll
Doge.
just
So
close
yeah,
my VPN.
this last day been going since 4 a.m. Grinding gems. Yeah,
I think
dude.
there are others still in the public lobby, so I'm asking them to join this
Let's
channel.
see. Where's
So
More people are going to watch the stream from the Facebook, right?
yes, they can also view the live stream by Facebook. Okay. Okay, I think we can start. There are a couple of community already here, and
Great.
so I'd like to welcome everyone. So this is our first ever live event for an AMA session, and particularly with you guys from Evolution Land. And for the community, we have here the Evolution Land's uh, um, Chief Marketing Officer, which is the and also you guys as well is going to demo us this game. So to also I have here no, guys, can you see my screen share? So hopefully you are. And so for the agenda for tonight, so we have four parts. So first off, we're gonna have the project introduction, and also there will be a demo. And then we will have the community questions, and also we'll have live questions. You guys have submitted, I think, a couple of days back, and also today, we're still receiving questions from you. So the Evolution Land staff will pick any live questions that you may have. And for the last part, we're gonna have the airdrops, raffle, and a short quiz for you guys. So stay tuned. And so again, welcome Bree to this collaborative AMA hosted on our Zambo Guild Discord channel. And also, as I mentioned, we're also live streaming this on our Facebook page. And just to kick off this AMA, Bree, can we please get a short self introduction from you?
Right. Hi, everybody. This is Bree from Darwinia. And thank you for having me today. Thank you for the ZGG community to have this opportunity to share some gameplays and progress of Evolutionland. So Evolutionland is a Web3 metaverse game. Basically, you're going to have your own NFT land and you will do the mining to get some profits from the game. Also, you're going to enjoy the cross-continent gameplays because it has got 26 continents, and each continent was built on different blockchain networks. So it's a cross-chain uh, game. So we have launched the fifth continent, Polygon continent, and we're going to have the Apostle Combat new gameplay coming up this month. So a lot of new stuff, and Hustler is going to demonstrate a game and also walk you through from baby steps. Yeah, and I will address
Uh,
some community questions from you guys. Thank you.
yep, thank you so much for that, Bree. I think some of the guys here, I'm not sure not all the members are familiar with Darwinia. So could you please give a short introduction about the team and the current project of Darwinia?
All right, so Evolutionland in Darwinia has got a really tight ground. So Darwinia is actually a web cross-chain bridge hub built on substrate. We're also building on the Polkadot ecosystem. Doreen has been written in a Polkadot white paper. The applications of our cross-chain bridge technology will include NFT, DeFi, and blockchain games. So
Hit those
Doreen
likes,
is the
guys. Hit those
primary
likes.
layer under um, Evolutionland. So Evolutionland has got different cross-continents gameplays on different blockchain networks. So it is Darwinia Bridge is going to connect these continents together. So Evolutionland is kind of a showcase application of Darwinia Bridge ecosystem. So with the vision of the multi-chain Polkadot, before the, the future really coming, the Web3 future really coming in the real world, Darwinia would like to create one in the metaverse game Evolution. So that's why we're building different patterns and different blockchain networks. For now, you still cannot use your Kusama to buy like finance NFTs or use BNB to join Polkadot ecosystems. So we would like to create a miniature of the real multi-chain Web3 world in the metaverse game Evolutionland. So we have got a DeFi standard called Farm and a lot of NFT gameplays to afford our users the freedom of investment. They are going to support like multi-chain assets in the future to for users to join DeFi and NFT applications. Yeah.
Yep. So thank you so much. So that's the you described the milestone, right? And also some of the future pipeline that the Derwinia has for the metaverse, right? At this point, we will Crypto Hustle do the demo, or
Yeah,
should I?
right. So
Mm-hmm.
Hustler is going to do the demo, and I guess ZGG just won a piece of ant land by the auction. So you can also share your screen to open the game, and you can follow the steps of Crypto Hustler to also show the community how to start. How
Sure.
to start.
So I have it here open. Can you guys see
Right,
the
right.
evolution land screen here? So I just logged in.
Yeah. So Hustler, can you share your screen and walk us through how to kick off the game?
Great. Yeah, I will.
And the ZGG host is going to follow you.
Sure.
Yes.
Great.
Just step by step.
Yeah, it's really friendly to new players.
Sounds great.
Everybody here can also open the game and follow the baby steps of Hustler. Hustler is one of the core ambassadors of Darwinian and Evolutionland.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Crypto Hustler 101. So let's dive in here. So what would you like for me to start showing you guys?
So I think the basics of the probably the parts of this entire application, right? So what does it mean? Where should I go first? What I need to check as a newbie player.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, you just got a piece of land from the auction, and
Okay.
he just like start a game.
Alright, just started a new game. Okay, so yeah, once you get your piece of land, so if you haven't claimed your land yet, so just assume you haven't even claimed your land yet. So we'll go with signing in first, of course. Okay, so when you first get your land after bidding, you'll be under over here to the top left, we'll say land, and it'll say unclaimed, and then you'll be able to claim your land. And once it's claimed, you're able to go to where it says mine, and then from here it'll have a this won't be visible because there will be no apostles on the land. And so with the land, you want to focus on the highest resource of the land. That's the most important. That is going to be the best mining rate. So in the best mining rate, you want to take whatever your apostles are. I'm assuming you have apostles. If you haven't, we're going to go to the apostle market, which is here on the top right. On the apostle market, because it's kind of flooded, you can go and see what the best prices are, and you want to go to the lowest prices, of course. And so our focal point is the strength and agility. These are the most major aspect of mining. Potential does play a part too when it comes to breeding, so that is that's great too. But intelligence, the lower the intelligence, the better the mining ability. So they're less focused on their intelligence and more on just mining. That's kind of like their trade-off, is that the less intelligent they are, the better their mining abilities. So I'll show you guys some of my apostles just as a reference. So also here, okay, I'll pretty much break it down. So here's the ID number. So the ID number, you know, from 1 to infinite, essentially. Right here is the generation. So the generation, it does play a part when you breed in later generations. So if you were to say breed a better lower generation, maybe not the next generation, but a generation beyond that may have those abilities, so they may carry over. So generations do play a good part in when you breed in early generations, but in later generations you tend to get better results. Here's fertility, the fertility of breeding. So you start out as a fast apostle. So when breeding, it's much faster. It takes about a minute, couple minutes, a few minutes, sometimes, you know, less than 10 minutes. And then eventually, once the fertility has lower and lower, it takes longer and longer. But when the fertility takes longer, sometimes you get better results. So sometimes breeding a slower fertility to a faster fertility, you might be able to get better talents. So talents are the you know, strength and agility, and then life, mood, dexterity, and HP. These talents will play a part in later game. We are introducing PvE very soon. So some of these aspects may help the PvE aspect. And if you look down here, these are resource levels. These resource levels are varies depending on which resource. So when you breed on the early stage, you don't have to add resources to your apostles when upgrading or breeding. But once the liquidity pool is introduced, which will be at the beginning of next month, then you'll have to add resources to your apostles to breed. So what that does is when you put them on your land, so I'll see if I have anybody with any resources. I'm pretty limited on apostles with resources at this time. But what it does is once you have a, say, water resource, if it had a water resource, it would help mining the water resource faster and more efficient, specific to that land. So depending if the land has higher resources and if the apostle has water resource levels, then it would increase its mining abilities. So that also can carry in breeding too. So if you were to, say, attach it to a you know, apostle, they can also breed that into the next generation. So instead of having to add it every time, you can just breed it multiple times and have that carry over. So those are aspects of the apostles. Of course, there's other things such as a little description of the apostle and attributes, which do carry over as a more of a collectible aspect. So these can carry over too, as well as backgrounds, facial expressions, and hair and stuff like that. So, but that doesn't really play a part in the mining aspect. So if you look down here, it'll show you the parents. So kind of showing you like the genetics. Sometimes, you know, like I was saying, these genetics will carry over. So you can kind of tell which genetics may be be carrying over in the future breeds. So if you're purchasing an apostle from the market, you might be able to get a pretty good apostle without having to put, you know, so much money into purchasing one. So you can find, something with decent stats at a lower rate and then breed it into a better apostle. So that's also something to look into. So if you haven't purchased any land, if you go up here to the top right, here's the land sales. We have land sales at 10 a.m. and 9 p.m. every day. If you guys haven't gone into the land sales, there's also a resale as well, so other players selling their land. So I'll show you on the mining. So with the mining on the land, you can see that there's multiple apostles and drills. So with this number right here, this number indicates the mining rate of the apostles. So the efficiency is 1.86 of water every day. So that's 24 hours. I receive 1.86 water per apostle. So combination of all these together equals the mining rate of the land that I have at this point. But of course, if I have better apostles and upgrade them or breed them or whatnot, they will have a better mining rate, and those will increase the mining probability. Also with the drills, so the drills are dependent on the apostles. Without apostles, the drills will not do anything. So as long as there's one apostle mining any resource, it is dependent on that particular apostle. So the mining rate of this efficiency of this drill is 5%. So 5% is it varies on the total mining of the land. So combining all the apostles together, it is 5% of the mining rate of all the apostles collectively. And also to touch on drills. So let's go to drills. So there's various drills. To start off with, there's the free drill that comes with the tutorial in the game. If you guys are the first time playing the game, the tutorial will automatically show up, but it will be right here on the corner with the question mark. So you go through the tutorial, will offer you a free stone drill. So if you're just purchasing a land and trying to test out drills without having to purchase any blind box chest, you'll be able to use a stone drill. So the stone drill is the zero drill. You can't upgrade it. It's a 1% efficiency. And then there's an iron drill. There's a 1% efficiency. You can upgrade this as well. And then the steel drill, which is the next one, which is a 5% efficiency, and the diamond drill, which is a 12% efficiency. So you can see that there's a total number of them existing. So these are players opening these or blind box chests, and they are receiving these specific drills. So at this time we can't upgrade our drills, but once you're able to upgrade them, you have to add resource tokens to the drills. So the probability is some of these drills, like the diamond drill, which is the best drill, are between 1 and 10%, depending on which chest you receive. So we'll be talking about that as well. But once you upgrade this, you have to add 500 resource tokens to upgrade to the first class 1 drills. So each specific drill has its own type of drill, like the iron drill and the steel drill and diamond drill. And then once you upgrade them, they have a certain efficiency attached to them. Going from 2.5% efficiency, and this efficiency is added to that specific resource. So if you just like the apostles with the specific resources, say water, or gold, or fire, if you add a wood resource, so 500 wood resource to upgrade, it will be most efficient on wood, mining wood. So if you're gonna say the diamond drill, there's a 12.5% mining efficiency plus another 12.5 efficiency for wood specifically, and then it has an initial protection period. So with drills, you could put drills on any land as long as you have a higher drill, or if the drill is open. I mean the slot is open. So if I were to go on anybody's land, So I know a specific land that. So this is an empty land. See, here, well, there's nobody working on it, so I will not receive any resources from it. But where it says idle, this is anybody's land. I can attach a drill to this land, and that allows me to receive resources from this land without having to own any land. So say if it was this particular drill, this is a class 1 or a class 0 iron drill, I can grab that drill and put my drill in that spot. As long as my drill is stronger than their drill, I can take up that spot. So like I was saying, for the protection period, that makes it so owners who own the land cannot kick you off the land, or other players can't kick you off that land for a duration, and it is initially for 7 days. So as a landowner, you have the option to boot people's drills off your land. So if you decide to, if someone takes up a drill spot, which does happen pretty often, you can boot them off. But if they have the initial protection period, they cannot be booted off. But as a landowner, it may be in your best interest if somebody has a better drill than the drills you have, because the mining efficiency on some of these, such as the class 2s, these have a 120% mining efficiency. So you receive, as a landowner, you receive 5% of the mining efficiency of their drills. So you receive more than, say, an iron drill on your land. It'd be the equivalent of higher than a steel drill, but not as high as a diamond drill. So, but the last upgrade is you have to attach liquidity pool tokens, which will be introduced in the beginning of next month, and then you can upgrade to the biggest drill, which is a class 2 drill. Much higher efficiency. So I noticed that you were on the screen with the chest, for chests. So if you go to the top right here, these are the treasure chests. So the treasure chests are blind box chests. They're randomized. So there's a silver chest, which has a drop rate of 90% iron drills, 9% steel drills, and 1% diamond drills. These are 100 rings starting off, and over time it goes up 10 times the value, 2.6% in a 3-month period usually. And so after, looks like November 1st, the price of these will go up. So it's nice to get in early with these chests just for that reason. And the gold chest, so with the gold chest, you actually, of course, you have a higher probability of receiving diamond drills. So steel drills are 90%, so you're guaranteed steel drills pretty much, and 10% diamond drills. So that's a much higher efficiency for getting diamond drills. Of course, it costs 10 times more, but eventually the price will end up at 10,000 ring, which can be decided by the DAO. So if we decide to not have this rate go up so high or as fast, we could vote that in, which will be later on. And then there's a 50% chance of getting the current price of your ring back. So this allows anyone that either, say, draws a diamond drill, you'll receive 50% of your cost. So you receive 500 ring back. So that's actually really a huge incentive. And it is a pretty high probability of receiving diamond drills. I've done that myself with these ones. Okay, so let's touch on the lottery points. So this is a happy lottery. We have a jackpot, and that is accumulates through auction sales and apostle sales and kind of just variations of the game. And so when you receive up to 10 points, you're able to join the lottery. And what the lottery auctions allow you to enter for the jackpot. And then to receive lottery points, you receive them from bidding on land. Especially if you're the first bidder for land, you receive a very high lottery point, sometimes usually about 10. And then Also bidding on apostles too, and breeding apostles. These will allow you to receive lottery points. So you can win up to 100,000 ring with 10 points, and also a million ring with 100,000. So obviously the pot is low right now, but of course it builds up through time. And a lot of players actually won recently. So of course it varies and it fluctuates, but of course it's very probable to win a high amount of ring. Let's okay. So here we'll go through the checklist right here. So if you go to the top left right here underneath the chest, this is our communities. So you can see that there's various communities throughout the metaverse. The Bush community, GF Guild, Ideal United Alliance, Exodus, Quick Swap, My Trade, and of course ZGG, Zambo Guild, and BGG. So you can see which particular community members have land. So you can see that there's land here, and of course you can see ZGG's land. So you can see ZGG's land right here, and you can see, you know, everything. You can see how much resources you guys have. So in your guys' best interest would be mining fire. So that would probably be the best. So if you go down here again, this will show you the top landlords. So these are the top 10 landlords. You can see what lands they have. So that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult for some of these landowners, such as myself, to kind of hide. And so that people could just throw some drills on our lands and make it a lot more difficult for us. But yes, so this varies on the top 10. These will, I think, drastically change after September 26th because we just had a gold rush. So the gold rush it allows landowners from the previous continents to be able to send over their land. So we just ended this, but I'm sure we'll have other gold rushes as well. So these gold rushes allow for continents to we pretty much donate our land, we bid our land, and whatever is the best land that's selected, in this case out of 50, and we reserve ring, then we're able to switch our land from the old continent to the new continent. So I was lucky to be selected, so that was great. So yeah, if you start out the website, say you go to evolutionland.com, you'll say right here, what is Evolutionland? Evolutionland is a virtual simulation blockchain game that will have up to 26 continents. Each is deployed on a different public chain. Of course, we're deployed on 4 continents, which is Atlantis is Ethereum, Tron Byzantine, Hiko Dawning, and then of course on Polygon Eden. So if you go here and it'll get started, and then you can select which lands is best for you. Of course, we're on Polygon, and then just go over the Polygon. So to make things easier for landowners and drill owners, you see this sign up here says harvest. So click harvest, and this will do is make it a lot easier for getting all your resources all at once. So you click down here on the bottom left and say select all this, and this will allow you to accumulate all your resources for this page for all the lands. And then once you do that, claim, and then you want to go back to whatever page that you're on, because I have 2 pages here. Then you click select all, and this will allow you to claim everything from these lands. And if you go up here, you could change the land to prop, which is your drills, and this allows you to gather all your drills all in one clean swoop as well. That's very convenient. And then you go through each page to select how much, or select all your drills for that page. This makes it a lot easier for anyone that has an amount of lands and drills. And of course, you go up here to the top right. This is our land selector. So you can select different lands, of course, but of course we are on Eden. So yeah, so each land here is a representative of a parcel. These parcels are owned by owners, different owners, of course. And then you can do is you could take all the items away if you decide to show you kind of more of the coordinates. And then you can also, to the bottom left here, this will give you a idea of what land is taken, what land is reserved, and what is unowned. There's mystical lands. I'll talk about that here in a second. So this is reserved lands. So this is where the governance is. Anyone that is lucky to get any reserved land is very rare to get. Also, another rarity to the game itself too is having a mysterious land. So these mysterious lands, when viewed by other players, it doesn't display how much resources it has, and it's randomized. So as a owner, when you claim it, it will reveal itself to have a specific amount of resources. In most cases, the resources is very high. So I'll be showing you guys a little bit on my land here on Dawning. It's just a preview for resources. So Dawning is a little bit different. It shows you the resources. Maybe it's different as a player on Dawning, but on Eden it doesn't show you as a player. But as a owner, it reveals how much resources. So the resources are really high on these ones because they're the mysterious land. So in comparison to regular lands, which has around 90s, 80 resources, mysterious lands usually have like high 100s, 200s, and sometimes 300s, and that helps with the mining efficiency. Okay, so we'll go back to Eden. So and then you can see that some of these are the scenery, which is the roads, and some of these are on sale, and some of these are first time selling. You can select them as you go. So you can see here, right here will show you the density of the map of specific resources that are abundant. Excuse me for a second. So yeah. So you can see where the darker is the density of the resources. So these are very high resources. You can see where it says 300, and you can see where it's very light colored. It's kind of 8. So it's very, very, very low where it says 8. So you can see some of these are a little bit better, 60, and then some of these are like 80, and then of course the darker areas, like I was showing, there's like 300, almost 400 resources. So you can pick each resource, so you can see in different regions, and these usually indicate like mountains and rivers and forest, and so that kind of, and volcano, like more of a an area that's like fire and whatnot. So volcanic areas tend to have better results for fire. So you can see that the fire is really good in the middle. And then some of the outer areas. So here's one of the players. So they have 100 fire. So let's go pick your guys' land. So your guys' land is over here. So the fire's pretty decent. And then you can, of course, select different lands. And if you go all the way down here, this is our chat box. So the chat box usually just indicates mostly people just buying land. It'll say who sold land, and you can see some players talking, and so yeah, that's another way to be able to ask questions. And of course, you can join our Telegram. So yeah, let's see, go down here. So yeah, apostles, same as land, so you can also claim your apostles, so unclaim and then claim your apostles. And then you can see that there's other options here. So bid allows you, so this is like when you're bidding on an apostle, it'll show you if you are winning or been overbid. So you could select which apostles you could rebid on. And if you press recruit, Recruit is if you put your apostles to work on other people's land. So you can offer, a certain amount of ring to work on others' lands. So you have a really good apostle. You're able to rent them out. And then for breeding, so you can rent out your apostles for breeding as well. And then, of course, for sale. So I have some for sale just early on, just to see what happens in the market. So you can sell your apostles. And when you sell your apostles, you can have them on a kind of scale, either up or down, starting price to ending price. And then, that works. And then, of course, mine is where your apostles are. So if you click down here, the pages, there's just multiple pages. If you have different, apostles, you could go through high or low on time, ID, or generation. So with generation, if you go to low, you can see that you have, if it's 0 generations. So here's another thing too, is kind of key for anyone that owns generation 0 apostles. So if you had 2 generation 0 apostles that are, say, plotting, which is a very slow fertility, every time you breed 2 0 apostles, you'll always have a fast generation 1 apostle. And this is this is carried over since similar to the game CryptoKitties. So when you combine 2 0 generation apostles, you'll always create a fast generation 1. So that's kind of an interesting way to get a faster apostle breeding. If you are, wanting to have, combine early generations to bring out their genetics. So that's another way for me to have a fast generation 1. So you can see, let's see if there's any fast generation 1s. Okay, so yeah, fast generation 1. And then if you see their parents are snappy, and there's another one, brisk. So those are, something to not necessarily focus on, but it's very helpful. But of course, with mining, strength and agility is very important. And then see, here's intelligence pretty low. So actually, I'll show you guys some of my better apostles and see. So yeah, here, so strength is 40, agility 37, and then I have a fire element or resource level, which in this case is mining wood, so it doesn't really help it. But of course, if strength and agility are higher, it doesn't matter which resource level it is. It helps if it is the right resource level or right resource to mine. But in this case, it doesn't help me. But the intelligence is somewhat low, so that helps. So if I were to breed this particular apostle, it may bring out a lower intelligence and higher strength and agility. So usually what happens is when there's higher strength and agility, intelligence seems to be lower. So I can see that you have Ethan Jones. So yeah, this particular apostle, if you bred it into, say, so if you pick your first apostle, say the fertility is slower, if you pick your second apostle to breed into, if it's faster, it will still produce a faster apostle. You don't have to wait as long. So if I say I picked a snappy apostle and then bred into a swift apostle, this will take the fertility speed of the swift apostle because it's the second one and it's the one that's carrying the apostle child. So when you breed into it, it takes the fertility speed of this particular apostle to breed, but this apostle, the first one, will be kind of it'll take longer. If it's a slower fertility, it'll take longer to recover, essentially. So that also makes it so if you want to breed faster, you don't have to wait as long. But it could go both ways. So you can have a faster one breed into a slower one, and then the faster one recovers, and you can breed with others much faster. So okay, so I'm gonna do a little demo on breeding. So I try to pick the best strength and agility to breed into. That doesn't always carry over, like I was saying earlier, at the next generation. But in in future generations it may carry over. So I'm gonna breed into a faster apostle. So you could select, generations. You can also select, ID and time and whatnot. So in this case, I'm gonna do probably generation 1 because I have some fast ones. So I'll try to select a good fast one for you guys. I can show you guys what happens here. But that doesn't always mean that they're gonna be lower when they're born. It's just it's a higher probability. So you see here it says gold level 1 resource, so that could carry over. And then press fast, or not necessarily fast, but whatever your other apostle is. So this is the harbinger tax mode. So this is kind of like a life expectancy of the apostle. So once you put the harbinger tax mode on, so you can see where that little heart symbol is, that indicates that it's on harbinger tax mode. So eventually your apostle pretty much dies, but there's a in-between process of recovering it, which hasn't been introduced to the game yet, but the life expectancy has been introduced. So we will see how that plays out. But what supposedly happens, if this gets introduced properly, there's a specific potion that you add to your apostle that revitalizes your apostle, and it may vary depending on the apostle, so the prices may vary. But anyway, so we will click here, and then agree to this harbinger tax mode, and then see where I says swift here. This is the fertility of the other one, so this will recover longer, but I'll be able to breed into a faster one, which then I'll be able to produce faster. So press OK. Just as a precaution for anyone that uses Eden, sometimes adding gas fees to higher is faster. This is different on each chain. Of course, Dawning is, I say, faster in that reason, but Eden, of course, is going to have more activities with the PvE. So, of course, and it's newer. So, and so I do personally, I check if the transaction goes through, just in case you get stuck. If you've used Ethereum, of course, this is something that's pretty normal if you see your transaction. But let's see what happens here. Alright, I'm just gonna up this to like 30. Especially when you're like in bidding, like sometimes it's best to up your gas fees to kind of front run the bids. So that's kind of like a little cheat code. So let's go back to apostles. So if you pick that particular apostle, so let's see. I forgot which one that was. If we go back here, so if you pick the apostle when it's in the recovery process, it hasn't initiated yet. Let's see. Try to refresh here. So yeah, once it's in the resting period, it'll show you how long it's going to take for it to come back. And then, once you wait out that duration, you can breed again. And right now, its fertility is still swift, but if I breed it again, it may be a brisk or snappy, and actually it'd be a snappy. So its fertility takes longer to breed. Of course, that could be better. So in this case, on your first time going to click on the apostles, you go all the way to the end, or if you could switch out your generation to 0 to low, it will show up right here as well. So I'm gonna go back. I like to have it at the end, all the way to the end, and then you want to click claim. And so right here you can attach resource levels. So for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna attach a resource level for you to show you guys. So say I want to pick wood, and then you can select which level. Each level enhancement is based on 5 of the resources. So it'll take 5 wood for level 1, level 2 10, and level 3 15. And you can also skip this at this time. When the liquidity pool is introduced, you'll have to at least add 5 resources to the apostle for every breed, similar to Axie. So if you have to use your SLP tokens and to breed, you'll have to use resource tokens to breed. So similar concept. And if like I was saying, you can also skip at this time, but I'm gonna add it. So it will cost me 5 resources. It'll show you how many you have in your balance, and press enhance. So I will speed this up for you guys. Okay, I'll let that do its thing real quick. So in best case scenario, it will be a level 3 resource level. And of course, worst case would be 1. Or not necessarily, actually worst case will be nothing. So to introduce resource levels to it, once you have the resource level already on the apostle, it's easier to carry over. But sometimes it's hard to. There's a certain ratio of percentage that will be received to the next generation. I don't have those statistics on hand. But I believe when you add 3, it was 3, you have a 50%, I believe. I could be wrong. 50% chance of getting a level 1 or level 2, and it's like I think 75. Yeah, these statistics are very new to me, but I've noticed that once you have resource level on an apostle, it's easy to carry over to the next one. So you can see over here, it's a 2 wood. It's a wood. Yeah, it's a level 2. So that carried over. So actually, just for one more time, I want to breed this with, and then if there's any more anything else you guys want to see, I'm just gonna breed whoever, and then yeah. So I want to see if this carries over, and then I should be pretty much done here. I'm not sure if there's anything else you guys want to see or any questions or. Okay. Oh, all right.
Thank you,
Oh,
Hustler.
no problem. Also to mention, it does take 50 ring to breed, so it will always cost you 50 ring to breed, at least at this time.
Yep, thank you so much for that, Master. I think pretty much we covered on how to play
Oh,
the game, right?
great.
So first off, just for the interest of the community, I think some of you guys noticed we have our guild here, in the list of communities, right? And um, I think the question from the members is how can they get in, to be part of this Zambo guild community list in here.
So
I think
the
there's an
question is
invite
how
link
to
for that,
get
right?
in.
Yep.
Yeah, so for the community members to get in, so they can enter through the ZGG exclusive invite link. So so for you, click your profile, generate an invite link, and share it to the community. And ZGG community players can enter via the exclusive invite link, and they're also all going to get a gold chat box with mining drills in that. So Fleur just mentioned and introduced a lot about the drill, and for community players, they are able to put their mining drills on the ZGG community land. Yeah, have you put your puzzles on your land?
Let me try that.
Put those puzzles. Yeah, put your
So should we
puzzles to
go
work.
here? Should manage the land, right? So click on
So your assets and see your puzzles as well. You're going to see your lands, your puzzles. Yeah, you're seeing your land on your screen. You're for now you're able to put your puzzles on the land. So Hustler, has you walked our hosts through how to put their puzzles
Okay.
into work on the land?
So you can select the apostles to, if you click minor, right here where the plus sign is. Yeah, right below that. Yeah, and then you can select specific apostles for that land. So you want to look for best
May-
strength. Ooh, that one's good. The 11, the brisk. Yeah, 25, 28.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a decent apostle. And then you want to pick fire as the best one. See where it says that little star in the corner? That means that's the best efficiency for that land.
Kind of automatic suggestion, right?
Yeah,
Recommendation.
yeah, of course.
Okay, awesome. That's
There's no
awesome.
line automatic
Yep.
rate.
Okay, I think that's done, right?
Yeah, you press OK and then um, and then click this contract.
Right, exactly. So you have to put your puzzles into work on your land, so the land will start to produce yields.
Mhm.
So the community members, if they put drills on your land, they can carry out. If you have your puzzle, so the land is not producing anything. So if your community
Oh,
player puts their on the land, they
uh,
can't catch any else.
do you need some
Different.
matic? Do you need some gas?
I think so. Yeah, looks like I need some.
If you'd
Yeah,
like to, I can send
But
you some right
yeah,
now.
to-
If you don't mind sending me your address and chat, or not chat, or I can send you a little
I
bit of.
can send.
It's up to
I'll
you.
definitely do that. That's a prematic. Hold on, let me do that. Let me just copy the
yeah. So
address.
guys,
Yes.
we're playing Gasomatic for the gas is really is kind of micro gas.
Yeah, as a micro transaction. So once you
Yeah,
have,
micro.
yeah, I'll send you one matic, and that will pretty much last you a while. Okay.
So hold on, let me ping you that. Okay, there you go.
Okay, cool. I'll send that to you right now.
Yeah, for now, you guys can try to enter and register the game via the invite link of the ZGG community, and you're get a reward of a one chat box. And a number of your community would increase in the game as so you all would like to
Let me
see that
copy the link.
community will rank first in the game.
Cool.
Let
Yep.
me paste the link.
Yeah, you can share the link to the
That's
community.
for every member, right? For the free chest, that's for every registered
Yeah, for every
user.
registered member, they were going to get the rewards. And for today, we're going to have 3 rounds of giveaway. So first round, I will ask a question about Evolutionland. So if you, the first one who will answer the question correctly will also get a silver chat box. And then for the second round of a giveaway, um, so we have a live question session. So the first one who would raise his or her question would get the reward of one silver chat box. And finally, the end of today's stream, I will give you a pair of so something you have to comment in the Facebook chat. In the first one, you got a screenshot of commenting. I will also give you silver chat box as a reward. So we're going to 3 rounds of giveaways. So definitely stay with us until the end of today's streaming.
Okay, I just announced the link. So guys, guild
You can
members,
check it.
click that link, claim your chest, and be part of our Zambo Guild Evolution Land community. That's pretty much
Yeah, so
awesome
you
giveaways.
don't have to purchase the land. ZGG community has purchased the land for you, and you just register for the game and then get a chat box. Open a box to get a mining drill and put them on a ZGG community land, and you're going to start mining and earning out. Right.
Let me check if I got the free one Matic from Crypto Hustler.
Yeah, thank you, Hustler.
Let me
Fact that
do.
if you have
Oops.
got them.
Yeah, I think that's it. There is, right? So let me go back and put the puzzles and work. So I'll go back to the land, right? Land and then
Mhm.
manage, then click the miner. Is there a way I can put in all the available puzzles to be a miner, or do I need to click one by one all throughout this plus sign button in here?
Yeah, you can do it in the screen here, but you can also select your specific apostle as well in the apostle section, and add them to this each land as well. But yeah, you have to click on them each time.
Is there a maximum number of apostle per land? Just curious.
Yeah, five each slot.
Five. Okay.
Yeah, same as drills
But
is
for the
five.
entire land, I think is there an infinite number? I think
Mm,
per land is there a resource limit?
resource limit? No, I mean no. Yeah, the resources do eventually fade away, like they deteriorate, but it's a 1 in 10,000th, um, 1 in 10,000. So it takes years. I have land in the older continents that are still doing very well, over 3 years. So it takes a long
Oh,
time.
that's 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the land's 3 years old now. Yeah.
Is it related to the you mentioned about apostles' life expectancy? Is it related to that or deterioration?
So what I was told by developers that it is 6 months, but I don't. I, my apostles from the previous continents are still alive, so I'm not sure if that's been fully implemented yet. So, but as a long-term player, sometimes it's good to not have any apostles in the harbinger tax mode, but kind of preserve them for later for the later game. So that's also another tactic I do for purchasing Generation Zero apostles. I kind of hold them until if my apostles do pass away, then I can breed a whole new generation.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you, Hustler. So can we do the first round of giveaway? I'm gonna ask you a
Yep,
question about
sure.
evolution land, and the first one, who is going to answer the question correctly will get a silver check. Right. So here is the question. So what are some three core NFT assets of evolution land?
And I think community members can post your answer in the Evolution Land game chat channel.
Yeah, or you can just answer a question in this room, or you can comment.
Could you
Uh,
repeat the question?
the question would be, what are some three core NFT assets of evolution land?
Core asset.
Yeah, I can see JMZ. Congratulations. He said
Awesome.
that was the puzzles, NFT land, and mining drills. Great. Congratulations to this community member. All right. So for now, I guess we can go through some community questions. And after that, I'll do the second round of a giveaway.
Sure. So let me hop into the slide here.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
Just
community questions.
yeah, you can just pick like three questions and for us
Yep,
to.
sure. So I think I have here a pre-selected collected from the community. So I'll just read it out. First question is, how do you keep a balance between developing the technology and also improving the value of your token.
All right, so how to keep the balance between developing evolution and increase the value of the token, right? Right.
Yep.
So uh, the native asset of Evolution Land would be Ring, the Ring token. So while more players are coming to Evolution Land, they are going to contribute to their rings to buy NFT lands, puzzles, breeder puzzles, and everything in the game. So it would definitely increase the circulation of the token rings. So the value of rings would definitely go up. So during last 2 months after the new launch of our fourth continents, Hiko continent and Polygon continents, we can see the amazing surge of rings for several times. Definitely, if more people coming playing the game and the community um, gets stronger, we're definitely going to see the value of rings uh, rising up. Also, Darwinia is the native asset of Darwinia is also Rain. So we're also doing the technology of cross-stream bridge. So we uh, charge for Kton for using our cross-stream bridge for more projects in the future. So how to mine Kton, you have to lock your rings for several periods. And to get the commitment token Kton, so it would also decrease the circulation of rings. We do have certain burning mechanisms as well. All these three factors, like say the game development, the development of the cross-chain bridge technology, and also the burning mechanisms of Ring token would also help the project and the value of the token to increase, and the community would also grow as well.
And the main token, which is the ring token, as you mentioned, Bri, is available across the multiple network, right? That's the
Right,
support on the cross-chain
right,
platform.
right, exactly.
Awesome. So, okay, let's move to the second one. Well, I'll just read it out. Evolution Land has recently launched the latest Polygon Continent Eden. What are the expectations about this compared to the existing ones, to the existing continents?
Yeah, for Eden content, first we'll see the micro gas transaction for transactions mentioned by Crypto Hustler, and it's also very compatible with Ethereum. So you know that we have got a first continent Ethereum, but due to the really harsh gas fee, a lot of players would like to import from Ethereum continent to a more EVM compatible continent, but also with a strong ecosystem. So Polygon, I guess, would be best choice for Ethereum continent players to import into a more EVM compatible chain. So we chose Polygon. Also, Evolutionland is trying to expand its overseas community, and Polygon has great and a strong community to help our game to create more awareness. So that would be something about branding. So we chose Polygon. Also, finally, we're going to have more the latest gameplays, like say the PVE and combat of puzzles on these new continent Eden. So that's why we chose Polygon as the fifth new continent. And next, we're also going to go on new continents like Finance Smart Chain, Solana, those public blockchains as well.
Oh, just a follow-up question, and this one is personal question and probably an in-game question. So currently there are five continents, right? And in terms of in-game and how you play the game, and how you using the resources, are there interaction between these continents?
Right, exactly. For example, we have a Gold Rush event at the launch of each new continent. For example, if you are a landowner, you would like to try some new gameplays on Polygon continent, you don't need to participate in auction and invest more rings to buy a new piece of land on Polygon. You just participate in the Gold Rush event, and you're going to import Ethereum to Polygon content. That would be some kind of interactions across different continents. And then the primary technology layer of Evolutionland would be the Darwinia Crossing Bridge. So it is also going to support the cross-link transfer of NFTs. So for example, if my land produce more resources on Ethereum continent, but it would be uh, like it will help me to earn more yields on the Polycon continent in the future. I can definitely move my resources from Ethereum continent to Polygon continent, earn more yields. So that would be some cross-continent interaction taking place.
Interesting. Yeah, so there's still the kind of attraction between how will you players deal with these different continents, right? So they're just not focusing on a single continent, but they can also expand and look into the other 26. And I believe there are 26 continents planning part of the
Right.
roadmap. Yeah, awesome. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, next question is some game servers were recently overwhelmed, even for the Axie Infinity, in terms of the number of users. So, what are your strategies to address this type of issues in the future?
Can you repeat the question? What kind of issue? Uh, Similar to
Hello,
X Infinity?
can you repeat, but Bree? I think you got cut off.
Yeah, can you repeat the question? Or can you repeat?
So yep, the question is, some of the game servers were recently overwhelmed by the number of users, even for the Axie Infinity. So, what are your strategies to address this type of issues in the future?
Oh, yeah. So Hustler is one of the core ambassadors of Evolutionland and Darwinia. And we just launched a new program called Metaverse Experience Programs to attract more ambassadors and enthusiastic players who like to contribute to Darwinia and Evolutionland. We have a certain bug report mechanism. So those, if you are a member of Evolution ambassadors, you're able to uh, to report these overwhelms to our developers, and we're definitely work on that immediately. Yeah, we have a bug report system.
All right. Think I have still have some here. Okay, so some of the community always anticipate scholarships or pilot programs for NFT games like this. So is your project, the Evolution Land, is capable of doing scholarship program for users?
Yeah, I guess scholarship program is perfect for welcoming all layers of players and for our players to drive scholarship experience from the game. So, but it has something to do with the landing system of the game. So I guess it would be a perfect thing to start a scholarship program maybe with the ZGG community after the PvE gameplay gets launched. And we can uh, better work with different communities to provide a scholarship program to our players. And it is going to launch at the end of this month, very soon, the PvE new gameplays.
PvE is, as my understanding, is for adventure, right? Will all there also be a PvP system on the project?
So we are all we're recently we have been focusing on developing the PvE gameplays. Once we're going to have new updates, we'll announce that um, immediately. Please stay tuned and follow us on Twitter to get the latest updates.
Awesome. So I think this next question, Bree, is somehow related to the scholarship. So Axie Infinity is popular today for the returns it generates for players. How will Evolution Land overcome the popularity of Axie Infinity and position itself as one of the best games in the ecosystem?
Yeah, Axie Infinity is definitely one of the best NFT games, and recently Evolution, due to the growth of its popularity and growth, has been included in several um, has been included in like best NFT games, top 5 popular NFT games as well. And compared to Axie Infinity, we know that the game has been really overwhelming, So the prior cost of starting the game would be really high. You have to first invest into the game for a lot. But for Evolution Land, we still have really like for our players. But at the same time, we provide a lot of strategies for them to kick off the game with zero. For example, we welcome different communities and projects to join Evolutionland through the NFT land auction. Like say ZGG community has bought a land for the whole community, so ZGG community players wouldn't need to participate in auction themselves and invest in things. They can just put their money draws on the ZGG community land, and for these mining draws, they don't have to. Although they are like priced at like 1 or 10,000 rings, we provide these kind of streaming events. If you are going to actively interact with us, for example, raise your questions, ask questions, answer questions, or commenting, you can all get free NFT chat box from these events and then put on a community link to do them. So that's something really different from Evolutionland X Infinity. We're trying to welcome all layers of players to cut off the cost of kicking off the game.
All right. So there's a lot in terms of the plan and the pipeline for this project, right? I think I still have two questions, Bree, if you want to go fast on this. Next question is lately, there are some projects that have been pulled or called rug pulled and users got scammed. How would you ensure the credibility of this project to the users?
So how to make sure Evolution is not a scam to the community, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Oh yeah. So Hustler has just mentioned that he has been playing the game for 3 years. So we know that blockchain games has been really popular since 2017, but a lot of games just died in 2018. But Evolution Land started from 2018 and it's been developing for 3 years. So Evolution Land team was one of the earliest team which has been paid attention to DeFi and NFT. So back in 2019, we have integrated Uniswap to do DeFi transactions in the game, and a lot of our community members got the Uni airdrop in 2020. So Evolution and Darwinia team was has been working on the cross-chain bridge, uh, Web3 multi-chain vision, and the blockchain games and NFTs for 3 years. So not many projects have survived from the bear market, and um, so the it's kind of like our vision to the Web3 future ensures us not to be a scam to the community. We're always developing, and we have been written in the Polkadot light paper. We have really strong community around the world, so it's definitely not a scam.
Yep. Completely agree, Bree. So us personally, want as a player that wanted to invest in this project, and as you mentioned, there's a little bit of history already for this project, and that's 3 years plus, right? And hearing also the roadmap, the pipeline that you guys laid out, I think that's promising where this game's going to. So yeah, there you go, guys. Community members. That's the answer what they're looking for. And I think this is the last question from the community. How will you build strong relationship with guilds and communities?
Skills and community. Yeah, that's a great question. The Hustler also shows you we have the community display feature in the game. We can see all the communities and projects coming to Evolution Land, provide exclusive invite link for them to welcome their community members to come into the game and giving away a lot of rewards for them. Yeah, so we do have certain events as well to get better connections and interactions with all these community and projects. So if you haven't registered the game via the invite link of the ZG community, you better open your computer now and um, join Evolution Land via the ZGG invite link.
Yes, guys, and even for our I think we have a live stream, guys. If you wanna be part of the Evolution Land CGG community, we will post the link later on our page. And for the Discord user, I think you guys go ahead on the announcement channel and click that link. Okay, Bree, I think that's the end of the community questions. Do you want to do a round of the giveaways, or you want to dive into the live questions?
All right, so we're going to enter into live questions. The first person who raised your question in this room or in the ZGG Discord channel or on Facebook will get a silver blind chest in Evolution Land. So raise your question now.
I think there's also pre-submitted questions, Bree, and if you could go to the game chat and there's an Evolution Land channel in there, you can just pick questions submitted today and I believe this week, and yeah, just pick which one you wanna that's interest you.
All right, so they have posted question in the Evolutionland channel, right? ZGG Evolutionland channel or general chat.
Yep, in the Evolution Land channel. So if you just scroll
I can
up
see,
to the
okay, I can see someone's typing now. I haven't seen the question posted yet. So people who are listening in this room can also open your mic and raise your questions as well. All right.
yep, any one of the guild members, if you wanna talk or ask your questions live, can do so.
Okay, so have you seen any questions on Facebook? You can also read it out to me.
Um, uh,
Yes,
Let me
I placed
hear some
them.
of the questions submitted.
Yeah, I can check. I can check Facebook.
Okay, this second question. So in the future, is it possible to create an application in Android or iOS, not just browser games or in Chrome browser or PC?
Oh yeah, so for now you can play the game on your PC, but also if you have got your app wallet on your phone, you can just enter into the wallet to play the game. You don't need to download any apps or applications on your phone. You just need your crypto wallet, like say I am Token Wallet, Math Wallet, or Token Pocket Wallet. All work very well for the game. You don't need to download everything. You can just play the game on your phone. Yeah. Okay. And congratulations to this
Yep.
player to get one silver box. Great.
The Crypto Hustler just chatted. We'll have it. Yes. So Crypto Hustler is answering some of the question, guys. Go into the evolution land and ask away. I think I can pick another one. Let me scroll back up. Hold on. I think there's so much interesting question trying to pick one. Um,
Okay.
Here's one, Bree. Where do you see your game in the next 5 years? I think that's a valid question.
Okay. In the next 5 years, so I just mentioned that Evolution Land is a critical showcase application of the Darwinia cross-chain bridge. In the next 5 years, we're definitely going to see the Web3 multi-chain filter coming up. So for now, it's we're seeing the metaverse as being different metaverse projects, lacking enough interoperability. And cross-chain bridge technology is critical to really connect these metaverse projects into a real metaverse. So that's something we're going to build in Evolution as well. So it's going to have it is designed to 26 continents. So we're definitely going to see more popular public chains in the next 5 years, and there will be become continents in Evolution Land, and players are going to have more cross continents gameplays to see the real metaverse in a game. And also, um, Evolutionland is dying to be a decentralized, autonomous organization. So a lot of new gameplays or the naming of new continents, for example, the Eden name is was actually voted by the community. So I guess in the next 5 years, we're going to see Evolutionland to be a better, decentralized, autonomous organization with more community members participating in the on-chain governance to implement their rights for the future evolution land of the game. So how to get the rights of voting for the future evolution of the game? So you have to hold Ktons. Kton is a commitment token of the ring token. So you basically just lock your rings and you get the commitment token reward Kton. And holding Kton, you're going to have the voting and on-chain governance rights of the game. You're able to design the game for yourself. So with more people getting to know about the crypto technology in the next 5 years, as the more open to these people and more people are going to participate in on-chain governance to make the game much more better. Yeah.
Awesome. Um, I think this is one last question for the live. Is there a free to play in Evolution Land?
Yeah, I just explained how to do the free to play. For individual player, you have to participate in a land auction and invest your rings in the game to start. But for now, you're very fortunate and lucky enough to be a member of the ZGG community, and ZGG community has bought a piece of NFT land for you, and you just register the game via the invite link, and you will get a free blind chest with mining drills in that, and you can just put your chest on the ZGG community land, and you can kick off the game for free.
All right. I think yeah, our next part B is another round of our giveaways.
So for now, just contact and ZGG community in the Discord chat or Facebook, or just or say it loud in our streaming room. The first one who has commented Ring and ZGG will get a silver box. Ring and ZGG.
There you go. They're typing.
They're typing. Yeah. Thank you for thank you for your passion and attention and support to Evolutionland. And thank you for ZGG to invite me. Glad to have this opportunity and get connected with everyone here. And today is actually a national holiday here in China. It's called Mid Autumn Festival. Do you know this festival? It's a festival for the
Haven't heard.
union. Yeah, it's a festival for the union of your family.
Oh, yeah. So you guys having quality time weekend.
Yeah, we're going to have a holiday tomorrow.
It's awesome. Tomorrow. And we have in the same time zone, right? So you're also in UTC +8.
So that's for today.
Yeah, our next section Bree is really the quiz, and this is just the guild um kind of giveaway for the members. And
Oh yeah.
at this point, I would like really to thank you, Bree and Crypto Hustlers, for those amazing insight to this project. Okay, let's just go through this. Let's see if the community members are want to participate in this. Guys, just type CGG if you want to participate on this quiz, short quiz, and the Discord in the Evolution Land. There you go. So first question, Evolution Land launched the fifth continent based on the Polygon network just this September 2nd. What is the name of the continent? First answer wins it.
very simple one.
There you go. Avi got it. So there's 100 pesos Gcash for that question. So let me just my slide. There you go. The answer is Eden. Eden continent. Okay, round two. Type two, guys. If you want to join the next question, type two. There you go. Let's put in the slide. So where or how can we get points per lottery? Think Crypto Hustler mentioned that earlier.
Exactly.
Bidding. Is that the correct answer?
Reading.
Should I give some tips? Should I give some clue? There you go. I think Joms got it. Let me. So the answer in everything we won in auction. All right. So Joms got it. I think moderator just lists out all the winners, and we can reach them out after this session. So question number three: what is the minimum needed to draw in lottery? Was this mentioned pre crypto hustler? What is the minimum point? There you go. I think we have the right answer. Let me do the slide. The answer is 10. So we have a winner.
So how to get 10 points? Crypto Hustler just said that if you be the first bidder, you're able to you're able to probably get 10 points.
I think the next question will be a simple one. So guys, type in number 4 in the chat box in the Evolution Land channel. Type 4 if you're ready. Okay, let's me show you the question number 4. How many continents will Evolution Land have? Type in your answer. You know this, guys.
Yeah.
You know this. There you go. We have a winner. So the answer is 26 continents that the Evolution Land's planning to hold, right, Bree?
Right, exactly.
Okay, next question. In which continent can you stake kitten and have governance power? Was this mentioned, Bree? Can't
Continent can
you
use
remember?
Polycon and have governance power.
In which continent? Okay, I think we have a winner. I think the guys are pretty much knowledgeable about this project, Bree. So let me just switch in. So the answer is Atlantis City only. So we have a winner. Okay, I think we have a last one. How many minutes will it take for the winning bidder to take the land? I think this is any guess? How many minutes? 60 minutes? 30 minutes? I think we have the answer. So the answer is 30 minutes. So we have 6 winners. Those guys 100 pesos Gcash. So you can claim that after this session. All right. So I think we are now at the end of the AMA session, Bree. So again, I wanna thank the Evolution Land for reaching out to our Zambo Guild Games community and sharing their knowledge about this awesome project. And you guys wanna be up to date with the developments about this project, you can follow Darwinia to this following social media accounts for Twitter, so the Reunion Network, and also if you guys have Telegram, and also don't forget some of the social media accounts of our own guild, Sambo Guild Games. So that's flash on our screen. Bree, Crypto Hustler, anything to add to end the session?
Yeah, thank you for having me. And don't forget to claim your giveaway rewards in Evolutionland Discord channel.
Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, we do have a playlist of Evolution Land videos on YouTube. If you follow me on Crypto Hustler 101, Follow me at I'm Crypto Hustler on Twitter. You can get the latest information on Evolutionland. Of course, Evolutionland 9 on Telegram, and evolution_land or evolution_land on Twitter.
All right, awesome. And I think that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you for joining, and just stay online on the metaverse. So see you on online. That's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, everyone from ZGG. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your weekend, guys.
Enjoy your weekend as well. Well, that was great, guys. Appreciate everyone here. Was I in the bathroom? No, I wasn't in the bathroom. 30 or hours. Forgot. Yeah, 30 minutes. So yeah, appreciate everybody. I'm gonna be ending this here. So like I was saying, follow me. I'm Crypto Hustler on Twitter. Follow at evolution_land on Twitter as well. Like and subscribe my videos. Hit the post notifications. Stay tuned to the latest on Evolutionland. Do you know Pete's TG? I don't know Pete's TG, but I did add him on Telegram or Twitter. On Twitter. But yeah, I'll talk to you more about that after this. But anyways, feel free to ask any questions on our chat, t.me/evolutionland9, and you can always check me out, NFT Zoo on Twitter and Telegram. So yeah, you guys have a great day, evening, and afternoon. Peace.
Your tracks today.